Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I wanted to jump on here and give you guys a short little daily video for spiritual growth. I have to go to an appointment today to get my CPR and first aid certificates for work. Yes, I'm getting closer and closer to the day that I begin my new journey back into the work world, so that's pretty exciting. It's going to be real hard though, because every morning when I wake up I want to sit down at this table and I want to give a reading. So I may have to adjust my schedule of what time I get up in the morning so I can make that happen. We'll see how it goes. Alright, Spirit, give us a message if you will, please, for the entire collective that'll help us to grow spiritually. I've been being told to start with the angel cards. Angels, how are you working in the collective life? What are you working on in your life? May I see, please? Protection is here and faith. Power and faith. Some of you have a very powerful faith and you have protection because you do have such an impact on others. Power and peace. Beautiful. Alright, Spirit, give us a card now that represents how you're best working in this collective. How are you best working in this collective? Spirit says right now I want you to be doing some prayer. Spirit's indicating that we need to be doing some prayer. And nature. Pray and get yourself grounded. That means there's something coming. There's something new coming. Alright, what virtues are you working on? When we get grounded like that and we're indicated that we need to pray, you don't even have to know what to pray about. Spirit's about to take you on a journey somehow. Alright, you get patience, perseverance overall. There's a lot Spirit's doing here, y'all. Patience and self-control. That's a strong Sagittarius vibe right there. There's your faith. Spirit's working on gentleness with you, compassion with you, loyalty, responsibility, and humility. Somebody has been taught a lesson or is being taught a major lesson in compassion, gentleness, humility, responsibility, loyalty, faith, patience, self-control. And there's a need right now. The angels are helping you with prayer and being grounded. I'm being told to use the red deck to get the overall tarot energy. How are you working in this collective, Holy Spirit? May I see, please? How are you working in the collective? Justice and the Hermit came out in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Wheel in reverse on the bottom of that deck as well. So we have a wheel that's turning real slow. That's bringing justice to something that is being soul searched about. Somebody's soul searching about how to make justice happen, I think. How to make things right. Let's see. What is so wrong, Spirit? Spirit said use the kicker. What has gone so wrong that it needs to be made right? Can you show me why justice is here? Why is justice here? It has to do with a child. This child came out in reverse. But this justice is about a child. Alright, what's being hidden? High honor and a pathway and despair. Somebody's despairing because of a pathway they have to take that's leading to high honor. Alright, and what's being shown? that there's an official person that's going on this journey. And what's going to happen next? The Lovers is here. Alright, I'm going to tell you what it looks like to me. And then we have Courtship on the bottom of the deck in reverse. I'm going to tell you what this looks like to me. This looks like to me that something happened to a child. And you are somebody who is responsible for whatever happened to this child. And you have to go down this pathway that leads to high honor. And you're an official person that's taking this journey. And you're concerned about how you're going to be received because of what happened to this child in the past. Somebody could have had an abortion. Somebody could have given a child up for adoption. There could have been some kind of accident. Anything could have happened to this child. You may have just not been a part of this child's life. And now you're going to finally see this child for the first time. I'm not really sure what to say about this. Show me how why is this person in despair that has to go down this pathway? Maybe you are this child that has to take this pathway. Why is this person in despair? Because they're having an epiphany about not seeing their part in this. What was their part in this? They avoided this child. Somehow you avoided, escaped, or pushed this child away. Alright, so how does the child feel about all of this? They're innocent. They're innocent, and they are unconditional. They love unconditionally. They're innocent in this. And how do you feel about this journey? You're an emotional wreck. That's how you feel. And why is the Lovers here? Because somebody's about to be better off. Better off for what? Divine Feminine's here. This is an intimacy is here. There's going to be intimacy between you and a Divine Feminine, and you're going to be better off. So you're terrified about facing this Divine Feminine because of this child. You've been avoiding it, and you're realizing you've been avoiding this. This Divine Feminine holds you in high honor. Show me how this Divine Feminine feels about the person responsible for this child. Divine Masculine is here with rejection. They feel like you rejected them. They feel like you rejected them and this child. How do they feel about that now? How will they receive this person coming to visit? They're gonna just say, look, this is a spiritual connection, but I'm letting go of it. I've decided, because of your rejecting us, that I'm just gonna let go of this. You know, I've given you chance after chance after chance after chance. Even though you've been at a distance from us, and you've been apprehensive, scared, whatever you've been. One of you lives where it snows, and one of you lives where it's warm, I think. Anyway, it's like, I'm letting go of the spiritual connection. I'm freeing you from this. How does Divine Masculine feel about being freed from this? They have some illusion about a resentment. or they don't have any illusion. They know you're mad. They know you're hurt. They know you're angry. So what should Divine Masculine do? You're longing and you want to heal this. You're longing to heal this. Then what should they do if they want to heal this? What should they do? You need to let go of your pride and your ego and your arrogance. Stop being so stubborn and stop pretending like you're so exhausted and so tired of this. Or be proud and stop pretending like you're tired of this and like you're in despair. Despair? Stop pretending like you're in despair. You're not in despair. The ones who were rejected are the ones who should be in despair. And they're not in despair. They're just letting it go. I think they're considering doing a cord cutting on this entire twin flame connection. We have Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine out here together. So we're going to pull tarot on it. First of all, let's find out what went so wrong here. Show me how this happened between the two of these. There was competition. Clarify the competition. You couldn't decide because of divine timing. The timing of this was all wrong and you couldn't decide what to do. You had somebody else. Alright, what was being hidden? That you were arrogant as hell, unfazed, and partying. Well, what was being shown? To let them go. And what's going to happen next? You let them go. What's going to happen next? I'm not taking that many cards. What's going to happen next? You're fantasizing, and there's a love triangle that's pushing your buttons. Clarify pushing buttons by saying that you've moved on, you're at your breaking point. They're with somebody else. So this stays over here. Alright, so what's pushing your buttons is somebody saying, I've moved on and I'm at my breaking point with you, needing time to see if there's better romantic options, to see if the grass is greener. It's just never the right time for me and this child, or maybe you didn't even have the child because there was no support. So what should Divine Feminine do here? Divine Feminine wants a commitment, but not for you. There's a commitment. Divine Feminine, there's a commitment that's not for you, but you can't get out of it. That's the love triangle. You moved on, and now you're at your breaking point because you're in a commitment that you're not supposed to be in, and there's no way out. One of you is. Why is there no escape? Because somebody is fighting it by not apologizing. Why will they not apologize? Why would they not apologize for this? Because they need one last chance to make a decision. To make what decision? Spirit says, trust your intuition. They're strategizing. Dating. They have a desire to win and don't force it. And I'm tired of seeing this. I'm tired of seeing this. Why shouldn't they force it? Because there's a new love. They're haunted. They're a player. They're eliminating one of those three people. And they're gonna take it slow. They're in love with somebody new, but they're haunted by being a player and eliminating somebody that has that. So they're taking it slow. I think because they made a mistake in the past by not choosing you, and they were unfazed and arrogant and partying. They're realizing they didn't see their part in this, and so now that they have this new love, they want to take it slow. Show me who the new love is. Who's the new love? It's not the right time. They have regret. They've been clueless. They're worried. And they're practicing forgiveness. There's gossip. It's true love, and they've been having a fling. Talk to me about the gossip, Spirit. What's the gossip? That there's a bugaboo. So they've been having a fling with the bugaboo. Alright? What's the deal with the bugaboo? They're too busy for this person, and they're fighting for what they love. Alright? How's that relationship gonna turn out? You need to check yourself. Check yourself for what? Keeping your promise and taking a pregnancy test. No wonder you're worried. The child is about you getting somebody pregnant. Card upside down. You're investigating, and then there's a diamond girl born to shine. What's the outcome of the pregnancy test going to be? Somebody is venting and talking about your issues, and they're visiting the sex shop because they are attracted to you like a moth to a flame. Look, here's another card turned over. Somebody's insecure. They're going to get kicked to the curb, and they're setting the record straight. What would set this record straight? To know that somebody is a hater, and that they got destroyed by this hater. And they got betrayed because they had a crush. And another card, oh, a bunch of cards turned over. They're jealous. They made a fake apology. They can't tell the difference between the sugar and the salt. They like to play games, but this game is over. They got betrayed. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Spirit, help me. Where is Divine Masculine at in this situation right here? Divine Masculine is about to make an offer in the winter. Where's Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine is very creative. What's connecting these two? They're going through a metamorphosis and they feel the vibes. What's going to be the outcome in the winter? Self-worth, being released, divine timing, and big dreams. With being at a crossroads on the bottom of the deck. So I guess right now they're at a crossroads. But it looks like there's going to be a thing here in the winter. Talk to me about Divine Masculine. What's going on with Divine Masculine, Spirit? You're coming to see somebody, or you're going to see somebody that you got pregnant. Divine Masculine, you're married. What's going on with Divine Feminine? Twin flame and healing. This Divine Feminine is healing. Why is marriage here for Divine Masculine? Because of abundance and addiction. So he's married he's married for the money and the drugs to a soulmate. Well, what's going to happen in the next month between these twin flames? There's going to be a decision. They're going to play hard. There's obstacles and trust. Anything else that we need to know about? There's a warning. You need to take care of yourself. What do you mean take care of yourself? Something is strictly sexual. Well, why do we need to know that? Because this is where you're forgiving. You're going to have to forgive this person for being with somebody for strictly sex. Clarify who that is. Spirit says you need to wait. What do you mean wait? Right now you're on different pages. It's a new love. Remember I said new love a while ago? Somebody's got a new love. Might be divine feminine. What's going to happen with the new love? They're going to give somebody a second chance because they feel like they've mastered a spiritual lesson when it comes to finances. This is protected. Somebody's obsessed and they're vulnerable. They've learned a spiritual lesson. Is there anything else that we need to know about this situation here? Somebody's done some healing and some inner child work. Alright, what about divine masculine? Divine masculine is about to make an offer. They know there's a contract. There's been a lot of disharmony, triggering, and conflict because they are going to make an offer. Alright, make an offer to who, to what? They're going to have the courage to change where they've had fear in the past and they felt limited. They're going to have the courage to change. What's going on with divine family over here? Divine timing, and they're confused and have illusions about toxicity. Clarify what you mean. They have memories of this person and a divine detour. What do you mean divine detour? They had an Ace of Cups. They were showing that it looked like they were coming towards them with love in the fall, and that they had grown up. They're spying. They're in love. That's why this person's confused, because they're in love. They're strong. They're getting strength, empowerment, and happiness. But they're spying since the fall, and they're growing up into their life purpose. So what's going to happen between the two of them? In the winter, they're going to come out of their comfort zone, and they're going to come across. They're at a distance, and in the winter, they're coming back so they can fulfill some wishes. Clarify what's going to happen in the winter. Oh, wow. Somebody's cold and detached because they're forming structure. Why are they cold and detached? Because of being present and abundant and not making a decision. Why won't they make a decision? Because of the past, suffering, their egos, and wanting to have union. What do you mean past and suffering and all of that? Alright, they're going to have the courage to start something new. They're remembering an awakening because it's their dreams, and they have a lot of chemistry, and they're going to apologize. Finally going to apologize. What's going to be the outcome of the apology? Divine Feminine is going to have stability, harmony, and flow. Once they show remorse and apology for what they did with this child, things are going to flow for this relationship. But it's the fact that they are acting like they don't care, or they don't remember, or it's just not on their agenda to apologize for some reason. Alright, let's get some oracle messages. May I see, please, what you want to say? I've already shuffled these. Yeah, this person can't speak up. They're at the blossoming abundance. They have a caring connection in reverse. Number 14. This card reverse signals a break in communication or a parting of the ways of two people, whether romantic, social, or business. The present connection seems to be at or close to an end. If this is the case, consider what healthy action needs to be taken to move on. As difficult as a parting may be, it can often lead to bigger and better things. Keep in mind both the logical and emotional aspects of leaving this connection behind. Make plans, vent your feelings. Always remember, with every ending, a new beginning is at hand. I think they're leaving their marriage, this addiction and partying and stuff. But it could be the other way around. Take it as it resonates. I don't know. Then we have number 3, Blossoming Abundance in reverse, which says this. This card reverse reveals a potential decrease in money with the coins falling from the garden and out of sight. Sometimes when you receive this card in this position, it may even feel as though cash is slipping through your fingers like water. While this might seem like an ongoing state of affairs, you still can turn things around. Be very conscious and responsible where money issues are concerned. Take action to plan new seeds and nurture your financial garden with patience and clarity. This cycle will end and you will in time enjoy the fruits of your labor. And then the Archangel Gabriel, number 39, is trying to help you speak your truth. This card reversed often indicates a significant block in the throat center. Something in your history may have caused you to shut down, but it's important now to break through that unhealthy pattern. Or you may currently be in a situation where the free sharing of your ideas, opinions, or feelings is being thwarted. In addition to the fear and self-expression, this card reversed could indicate physical throat problems, as all the chakra cards reversed may signal difficulties in that area of the body. The physical trouble may be coming to the blocked energy in that chakra. It's all the more important to work on clearing the energy in the center involved. To clear that throat chakra, call upon Gabriel and meditate on his power blasting through the blocks. See your throat center spinning in a beautiful blue light. Muster up the courage to speak your truth to yourself and to those around you. It's time to let go of any fear of confrontation and stand up for yourself from now on. So, if something happened between you and this person when it comes to a child, it's time to apologize. It's time to speak up and say, I didn't realize what was happening, or I did realize what was happening, and I didn't have any compassion. I was partying, I was addicted, I was married. Whatever the case is, I see a lot here. You're spying. I don't know what you're spying for unless you want to rectify this somehow. Let's see if we can find out why you are spying. Why are they spying? Because you're awakening. Look, I'm not even kidding. You're watching an awakening. And this is your tribe. There's been destruction. The Divine Feminine has had destruction in her commitment. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. I will pull one of these, but I have to get going so I can get Miss Mary ready and I can get off to my meeting. Give us a message, please, for whoever might be resonating with this reading. Thank you. Priority of purpose and Shaman of Skulls is what came out for you. Priority of purpose, number 30. And Shaman of Skulls, which is 34, and it's right here, so I'm going to read it first. Shaman of Skulls. In your heart, you've been asking for something different, something more, and the universe is answering your prayers. You do not need to be afraid of the changes happening or that are going to happen for you. They are part of the answers from the universe. You might feel uncertain because you cannot see how it's going to all work out, but know that the universe is caring for you and will provide a way to move through the transition with grace. You are not crazy to willingly enter into this experience. There is nothing that you need to avoid and so much that you will gain. And 30, priority of purpose, says this. You are a dreamer, but you are also meant to be a doer. It's the right time to cast off some of the demands of your time and attention that are keeping you from pursuing your true purpose. If you have many dreams, that's fine, but it would be wise to focus on what you can do now. Allow your other dreams to percolate in the background for a while. When it's time to attend to them, you'll know. For now, do what you can and don't be afraid to make a few sacrifices or two along the way. Those sacrifices will pay off in more ways than you could currently know. You don't have to lose anything, and you won't lose anything by dropping the distractions and going forward. So it's time for you to address this situation. It looks like you're about to travel to see this person, and you're very nervous about how they're going to receive you. What would Divine Feminine say to Divine Masculine if they saw them? Where have you been my whole life? And I can't stop thinking of you. Is this love? With I love when you fall asleep on the phone with me. What would Divine Masculine say to her? I'm not a good person. I'm a shitty individual. And I reread all of our text messages over and over again. So, Divine Masculine, or reverse the roles if you need to. Something happened in this relationship involving a child. And it's time to put that to rest, to put that in the past. If you've already made amends, put it away. It's over. It's done. There's no need to keep rehashing it, to keep blaming and torturing yourself with the mistake that was made. Many of us make mistakes when it comes to children. Many of us. You're not the only one, okay? Alright, now I want to pull what spiritual gifts are working in this connection. You're manifesting, you're juggling a lot of things. You have protection. There's going to be a doorway open and you're a phoenix rising with baby on the bottom of the deck. That baby keeps coming out on the bottom of the deck. But maybe you're going to have a baby. Remember I found baby feet the other day. What's going on in this connection's finances? Because we see that you've mastered a lesson in finances. Somebody's a rescuer. Alright, what else? Somebody's unreliable. Their life purpose is here and they've been settling. So you're not in your life purpose. What should they do about that? Whoa. Spirit says there's about to be a conflict. There's about to be a surprise conflict, a surprise fight, argument, or something There's something you don't see, and it's something spiritual, and it's going to happen in divine timing. You clarify the conflict. It's about a risk, real estate, being a peacemaker, selling something, being in solitude, and the past. Alright? What's unseen? That somebody has a business, they don't need to talk about it. That's what they're juggling. You have angelic help with this business. There's a promoter, a workaholic, and you're at a crossroads. You're about to take off. Financially, what's going to be the outcome? Caution, science, animals, and inspiration. Why do they need to have caution? Because of something legal, a rebel, and your emotions. You're in love with this rebel. And they have something legal going on. Justice also. What's going to happen with this rebel? They're going to have travel, home, and counselor. With change on the bottom of the deck. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment on it. TJVADCI CPPHTUV CAJMWFL DCKTDGC. Alright, I think we can start. Where's the trinkets? Where are the trinkets at? Okay, we got a big old elephant. We have a big old unicorn. We have two swans connected. We have a gecko or a lizard or whatever. We have an eye for intuition. And then we have an angel, a white marble, no matter where, a horse, cherries, two infinity signs, a heart that says love, and a doggy paw. I love my dog, with an arrow. Y'all love them animals. You might be rescuing animals. Dear God, thank you for giving me my family to love and care for. Help me share with them your Spirit's warmth and love as you bless them with grace and peace. May we as one family live with you forever in heaven. Amen. So you're thankful for your family. And it looks like you have a twin flame. It looks like you've been married in the past. You were partying and you met your twin flame probably while you were partying. Y'all had sex. You had a baby. And this baby has been neglected by one or both parents. I don't know. Maybe the baby was aborted. There could have been all kinds of things that could have happened here. But what the point is being made is that you have to forgive yourself and move on. Make amends and do the best you can to make this right so you can move on with your life. Don't hold yourself hostage to the past. You'll forget. You'll miss out on a beautiful future. It's time to let go. I can't make this shit up. The blame and anger that you are carrying around is preventing you from moving forward. You will need a piece of white paper, a pen, a black candle, some matches, and a lighter with some salt. Write your worries on a piece of paper and fold the paper into as small as possible, noticing your worries minimizing as you fold. Next, light a black candle facing north and burn the paper over the candle flame. Blend the ashes with the salt to purify them. Let go of this. You have to let go of this. Your next move is vital. Let it go, collective. Let it go. There's nothing you can do about it now. What's done is done. You're forgiven. You have to forgive yourself, forgive each other. Love is where it's at. Love is where it's at. The songs that came through for this were I Know a Few Things a Man Ought to Know by Lainey Wilson and Mend by, not Mend, but Matches and Metaphors by, what's her name? That one I love so much. I'm always talking about, Morgan Wilson. All right, y'all be blessed. Have a great day. I'll talk to you this afternoon. Bye-bye.